Banggood sent me some compression router bits to review, and I thought I'd share with you them. The price difference is absolutely huge. Now this middle piece, that's my own Whiteside bit that I purchased for £105. It isn't quite the same as this on the right from Banggood, which is a compression router bit. You wait till you see what the prices are later. Fluted bits come in single flute, double flute, and compression bits. I wish they'd call them compound bits, so that just makes more sense to me. The one on the left is my Whiteside bit that I bought with my own money, and you can see it's just a twin flute, not a compression bit. This is a behemoth, a mammoth, huge, this little bastard. It's about 22 diameter cut of that. I'll quickly get into why it's called an upcut, because it's obvious it cuts upwards. So when you're looking at your workpiece, you want to know which face is going to have the tear out. So if it's your show face, you don't want to be using an upcut bit if you're cutting into that face. How you identify a upcut bit is simply by that cutting edge. You can see it's facing upwards. A down cut is pretty much that. It'll push the fibres downwards instead of outwards, so you'll have a nice clean entry face to your workpiece. And how you identify the down cut pretty much is that sharp edge is shooting towards downwards. Down cut router bits are probably your more favourable router bit to be choosing for wood. Now what the compression router bits do is give you a clean top and bottom edge, which is a bit more noticeable on this bad boy. Make no mistake about it, this might look small, but it is quite big, and let you see the price. In my opinion, spiral fluted bits are better than your normal flute router bits for a few reasons. Marginally better. The cost for me though doesn't make them really viable until now. So I've picked out this bit of sycamore that's got some difficult grain on it. As you can see there, where the growth rings are coming up to that knot, it's all torn out from the planer. Now usually that's going to be a pain. Now I'm not going to mess about here, and I wouldn't really advise you doing this most of the time, and most people would say not to take off so much. And at the time I actually thought I was taking off about 6mm, which is about 3mm too much for my book. But I did, and I did it in one pass, believe it or not. I mean, that's really dealt with that grain well, hasn't it? I mean, some of that cut is actually going against the grain as well, so the tear isn't the end of the world. And where it's going with the grain is like a glass finish. And that top edge, looks like it's been cut with a scalpel blade. Like I said earlier, I thought I was taking 6mm off. I did only eyeball it, but it turns out it's more like 7mm. These cutters also, I should stress, aren't HS high-speed steel. These are solid carbide cutters. That's the Whiteside bit, and that's the Banggood bit. A lot of people go on about China tools being crap and stuff, but if you look around your house, most of that stuff in your house, most of those tools you've bought have got Chinese parts in them, whether you like it or not. I would not be surprised if Whiteside have China make these bits and they just stick their little label on it and charge you a phenomenal price for it. I've looked and I can't find anywhere where it says made in the US of A. It actually says custom tools modified by Whiteside Machine Company. To all my super fans, Joe, Dickie Morris, Justin Walsh, Mark Dana, Kevin O'Connor, Derek Hansen, Jimmy Frick, Gunnarson AI, Jorvik Workshop, Peter Davidoff, Scott Broomfield and Paul Hodgson.
Thank you.
So if you like the cut of my jib, please like and subscribe. Share if you're really feeling kinky. And we'll see each other again.